Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to Animal Kingdom. I thought it'd be a cool day to, well, not too cool, it's 95 degrees, so it's gonna be a little hot, but just getting used to that here in Florida summers, but thought it would be a cool day to check out some animals. So gonna go on some of the trails. They have one that has some tigers, another gorilla one. Gonna go on safari, see what animals we can see, and also just they have a lot of animals just throughout the park, so gonna check those out as well. Really excited to see what we can see today. So we're gonna head right on in and see what type of animals we can find. All right, so we're heading on the gorilla trail. It says there's gorillas, hippos, some other animals down this way, so we're gonna see what we can find. If you're wondering where this is, it's all the way in the back by Safari in the Africa section. So it's all the way in the back of the park. So this is the first thing you're gonna come across. It's the Gorilla Falls Expedition Trail, it's called. And this is the first thing you'll see. It's actually an endangered animal rehabilitation center. So I don't see any in there right now, but there's someone in there now. Looks like they're getting some food or something set up. So maybe they're gonna be having an animal head in there soon for some of their care. So next we see the first animal. You can see I'm zooming in on it. This is an okapi. The okapi are actually the only known relative of the giraffe, and I feel like you can really see it in the head shape. That's where I mean, obviously you can't see it in the neck or anything like that, but I think the head shape of the okapi, you can really see it. And that is the only one I see in here right now. And next to each exhibit where the animals are, they have a little chart that gives you some information. Like it talks about the differences and similarities to giraffes and just all facts about the okapi, which I think is really cool that they have this information for you to see. Right after the okapi is a little indoor area. They've got a bunch of things like some bones of animals, some butterflies. They've got some bugs. You can actually pull these drawers out to get a better look if you want to see a little bit more behind them. They also have a wall here. It's a naked mole rat section, and they were actually kind of cute, all tucked in here. You can see them all in a little pile, just taking a little nap together. It might be hard to hear, I'm not sure on the video, but there are a ton of birds all around. And you can actually see one right here. That yellow one just landed there, and a nest right next to them in the tree. But yeah, there are a ton of birds all around here. Another one just flew right there. They've got this kind of whole area, a bunch of ducks and birds to all just hang out and kind of relax. Pretty cool area if you ask me. And then they have a huge aquarium here, ton of fish. All over, you can see a lot of them, and you can kind of see how far back it goes. So you know there's a lot in there too. Let me see if I can see a sign or something that tells you or helps you to identify which fish are which. No, so there wasn't any sign to help identify which fish are which, so it's just kind of a whole collection group of fish. So pretty cool. If you can spot any, you know, that's cool too. And right after that little aquarium, there's a section for zebras and meerkats, and they have all facts about them up above, like I said before. Unfortunately, I didn't see any zebra here. They must have been either in the back, far away, or behind something. But I did spot a meerkat just kind of perched up on this edge here. Thought he was really cool, and he was actually staring right at us for a moment there too. And then next up, obviously this is the gorilla trail, so we were expecting to see some gorillas. Caught this one just kind of eating, having a snack laying against the wall. It was the only one out right now, so I'm just taking a look. You can see they show all different kinds of gorillas and what they're doing. Like one of them says eating, just little pictures. And actually a couple more are coming out right now. And you're gonna see the big one has a little baby strapped to its arm. That baby is 11 months old, and that is baby Ada. And I just think it's so cute how the baby's holding on and how the adult gorilla is holding on as well. I don't know if that's believe that's the father and that's the mother behind. But yeah, I love gorillas, and that baby gorilla is definitely so cute. They also do have Rafiki's Planet Watch here, which is another area of the park you can go to. You take a train to get over there, but it is closed. It closes earlier than the rest of the park, so we're not going to be able to do that today. I'll be back and do a whole video just on that area because they have so many cool things to do over there. But we finished the gorilla trail, so we're going to go find the other trail, which is the tiger one, and then head to safari. All right, we're crossing into Asia, the Asian part of the park now. That's where the tiger trail is. It's over by Kali River Rapids, but we're passing Feathered Friends in Flight. I haven't seen this show in a long time, back when it was Up themed. I don't believe it is anymore, but we'll be back to try that out too. But just gonna keep on heading toward the tiger trail, and then we will see if we can get any good looks of some tigers today. And on our way there, I just saw this kind of cool rock theming. Just thought it was really interesting. Just wanted to show anyone who hasn't seen that before. And you can see a sign here, Maharaj Jungle Trek. That's where we are headed, down this way. There is a monkey exhibit. Those are the towers for it right there. So we're gonna see if there's any monkeys we can spot on our way to the Jungle Trek. So this is what the whole monkey exhibit looks like. I don't see any right now. I am going to circle around after the Jungle Trek and see if I spot any, so we'll definitely be back. Right now there are just a bunch of ducks. And as we're passing Kali River Rapids, it is a 55-minute wait, which I think is the longest right now, and I totally understand why, because it is super hot out here. All right, we made it to the Jungle Trek. You see there are monkeys, tigers, and dragons. And the first animal we're actually seeing here is a dragon. I didn't see it at first. I just saw a bunch of logs, and then I realized, nope, that is one of those dragons. Laying very still and not really moving at all, but really cool to see. Just came from the bat area, and there were none in there, so we didn't get to see any bats. There's a few tiger areas coming up. This is the first, and I don't see any yet, but we will keep looking. And so I'm coming up here to the second tiger viewing area, and you see we've got a tiger taking a nap there. This is usually where we see them when my wife Lexi and I come here. I have a really good video when she and I came here right here of a tiger playing. So I'm going to input that now so you can get a better look, and we'll be right back. And then this would be the third tiger viewing area, but I don't see any here. So I think it's just that one that you can see sleeping. But I see some birds all the way out over there. I'll zoom in for you. Might be hard to see them, but they're just hanging out over there. And we're here at another tiger viewing area. They've got some nice pools to hang out in, nice shade. That's the big difference, is there's a lot of tiger areas, and there's only that one gorilla area, but the gorillas have a lot of space back there too. Next up, right across from the tiger area I just showed you, they have some water buffalo. The water buffalo usually will hang out in this water just because it's nice and cool for them, but you can see how big they are with this one just laying out on the sand there. They do have a nice huge area to hang out in, but as you can see, it goes pretty far back past those trees, but they like the water. And that last tiger viewing area, you get one more shot of it through here. Sometimes you can see one hiding back there, but none in here today. And after that last tiger viewing spot, you do go into sort of like a bird room, like an aviary. You can see a bunch of them flying around. Of course, you can hear them all over the place too. You got some birds and ducks taking baths. You look in the trees above you, they are literally everywhere. Like, it might be hard to see some as they blend in, but they are all over the place in this little bird bath as well. Got some cool looking ones over here, just walking around, more taking a bath, and they have something that kind of looks like a peacock as well, but it actually is not. So this is actually an Argus pheasant. They look a lot like peacocks. They have about a 4 to 5 foot wingspan, the cast member said. This guy's name is Alfred, and his girlfriend is Frida. They make like a woohoo noise when they want to talk to each other. And in a moment, you'll hear the cast member say his girlfriend's name, and then he makes that noise right after. So here's that clip. Okay, so that was the last part of the Jungle Trek, but I did say we'd circle around to the monkeys, and you can actually see one of the monkeys there. Looks like he's like tapping his hand or something on the rope or the bar. And another monkey just went up right beside them, so they're just gonna hang out, but they're usually in these towers, so look up there for them too. On hot days like these, I definitely suggest coming here to the Tamu Tamu Refreshments where the Good Eat sign is. It's in between Safari, which is down that way, and the Tree of Life, which is down that way. They've got a ton of cold drinks and Dole Whips too. Keep you nice and refreshed. Okay, so about to get online for Safari. It's a 10-minute wait. It is 6:18, so let's see how accurate that's going to be today. So we're online for Safari now, and you come through like different buildings with all sorts of theming, which is really cool. And the phone at that desk just rang. It was ringing, and now there's like a voicemail talking. So I just think the theming here is really cool. See different maps of Harambe, Preserve, and yeah, just really cool theming all around. And they have some information on the TV you can listen to as well. Sometimes in this little area they have some birds. I don't see any right now. I'm still checking, but I don't see any in there at this moment. And a good thing to note is what they just said on the TV, that no two safaris are the same. So if you come on it and you don't see a lot of animals, don't be discouraged. Actually, some of the best times to go on it is right after it rains, so keep that in mind. Also, all along the line, they have these facts like okapi is the only living relative of the giraffe. And warthogs, a warthog can run up to 30 miles an hour, so they have a lot of these all over the line, so pretty cool. All right, we're probably like a minute or two from boarding, and it is 6:22, so only 4 minutes instead of 10.
Now, Jumbo friends, good evening. My name is Jose. I will be your driver and your tour guide to the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Just a couple rules, of course, before we get started. Remain inside. The okapi is strapped like a zebra from its hind legs, shaped like a horse, but it's more related to the giraffe because of its skull shape and its tongue. The okapi's tongue is so long it can lick its own eyeball. Let's see if both of them are out here this evening. They might be having dinner. There goes the other one, all the way in the back. There goes the second black rhino. Now we have 2 black rhinos here, and in the world, there's only about 5,000 of these animals left. They're currently being hunted, harmed, and poached for those horns. If you see those giant horns they have on their face, those horns are made up of a compound known as keratin. But friends, keratin is what makes up your hair and nails as well. Bongo like to jump over on your right hand side. Oh, real quick friends, look over your shoulder to the right. That animal that's gray, that is the greater kudu. Now they are really good at camouflaging. I almost missed them. The greater kudu has horns. Now both the males and the females have horns. The one on the right, that's a male. The one on the left on the ground over here, that is a male. The one over there is a female. Now the male has a darker coat, while the females have that light chestnut colored coat, and the males are just a little bit bigger, but not too much. 2 hippos in the water. Now, hippopotamus comes from the ancient Greek word meaning water horse, which I'm not too sure why they decided to go with the water horse name, but apparently it has to do with the way they walk in the water. These animals cannot swim, they actually just walk across the river floor. Now, they might be cute, but these animals are very dangerous. The hippos you see on your left hand side, a bloat of hippos, which is what we call a gathering or a herd. A bloat of hippos oftentimes can attack on average of about 400 humans per year, and for the most part those attacks are fatal. Now, those animals are very territorial, so if someone accidentally goes into their waters, they're met with a hippo with a giant wide open jaw and very sharp teeth. Now, hippos do not have many teeth, but the teeth that they do have are very sharp, and they can open their mouth about 180 degrees wide, which is almost about half a circle. Crocodile. The Nile crocodile to your left hand side is going to be kind of hard to see because of the sun, but is the largest species of crocodile in the world, capable of eating double its body weight within a single meal, which means it doesn't have to eat every day. During the hot months, so like the summers and the spring, these animals eat about once every week. This is a very unique tree known as a baobab tree. A baobab tree holds so much water, it actually can go a very, very long time, years in fact, without any water. There's so much water in there, if an animal cannot find a watering hole, it'll dig its horns or tusks into that tree, releasing water for the animals to drink. Give you the springbok. Now, isn't she cute? What she lacks for in size, she makes up for it in speed. The springbok is the second fastest land animal on Earth, reaching a top speed of over 50 miles an hour. That's why I found out in that den, in that little cave, I gave you a hyena. That is a spotted hyena. I think the other one is sitting down in the pool. But the spotted hyena is not canine, they're not feline, they're known as hyenodan, which is their own species of animals. The hyenas eat the entire prey, including the bones and the skull. Animals are the wildebeest. Now, wildebeest travel in such big herds or small herds, as small as 2, as you can see right here, that's considered a herd, to as big as 1.5 million in a single herd. There's so many in a single herd, it is often said. You can see them from the International Space Station during their Great Migration. Now, from Texas, these animals remind me of the Texas Longhorn, but they're actually a relative of the Longhorn. That is the Ankole cattle. My favorite is her right there. Her horns almost make a completely perfect circle above her head. Now, the one with the biggest horns is right there on the right hand side, that dark brown one. His horns are about 4.5 feet long each. That is the eland, the largest species of antelope in the world. Now, that is a female, which means the male has to be around here somewhere. Girl. Now, this is the Maasai giraffe on the left hand side. The Maasai giraffe is the tallest species of giraffe in the world, reaching a top height of over 25 feet tall. Let me get everyone in the shade. Everyone in the shade. And here is a male eland. He's a little bit bigger, and he also has horns as well. Now, what he does with his horns is very unique, friends. Now, friends, you guys see the bushes and the trees all around? He'll dig his horns in there, making a beautiful flower dirt crown, like a toddler, not necessarily a newborn. But those are the African elephants. We know they're the African elephants because of the shape and the size of the ears. Those ears are the largest ears of any species of elephants in the world, and the shape resembles the shape of the continent of Africa, which is where they're from. The greater flamingo is the largest species of flamingo in the world, and they also are the ones that are the lightest shade of pink. And look in the middle, friends. Those little gray things, those are baby flamingos. Now, the baby flamingos you see right there are only about a month old. The one that just stood up, he is the oldest of all of them. Now, these animals are light pink or like baby pink. Oh, look, we have some more elephants in the back. Now, we can't really hear them, but they are communicating with one another, and only they can really hear each other. I give you the first fastest animal on land. First place out goes to the cheetah on your left hand side. The cheetah can run a top speed of over 16 miles an hour on foot. Now, they are short distance sprinters, not long distance runners, which means those animals have a matter of seconds to capture their prey, but not to run the risk of not eating for hours or even days at a time. We have 2 babies and their moms. Now, friends, what's interesting about these animals, why is it called a crash? Because they crash through everything because they're very blind. Rhinos can only see about 10 feet in front of them, which is why they're always running into things. Now, we're going to say goodbye to the rhinos and babies, and the moms say hello to the lions on your left-hand side. Look at that big yawn. You guys saw those teeth? She is the one that does all the hunting in the pride, while the male stays back and protects the pride, while the females do all the hunting. And the pride is consisting of 1 alpha male, as you can see right there, multiple females, and multiple cubs. Now, here in Animal Kingdom, we do not breed lions because of their current living area. But places across the world do breed lions because they are currently endangered as well. They're being endangered because they're being hunted for sport in Africa, which is very illegal. This, friends, over here to the left-hand side, this is the bontebok. Now, the bontebok is very rare because he was hunted for his fur. You guys see that dark chocolate brown area? That will eventually turn purple in the sunlight the longer he waits. Another closer look at the water bug. That white round circle across their bum, that is there to help the baby water bug find mom and dad. I give you the Nigerian dwarf goats. The Nigerian dwarf goats are the only domesticated animals we have here in the reserve, which means these are the only animals you can technically own as pets. Very cute, very adorable, but they also make excellent landscapers. They'll eat all the weeds and all the grass all over your home, make sure your lawn looks good all times of the year. They also produce milk, and that milk is turned into things like cheeses and sold in the marketplaces of Nigeria.
Okay, so we got off at 6:48, so pretty long ride. Probably the longest or one of the longest rides or attractions here at Disney, but it's definitely always worth it, as you saw. And as we're walking around the park, the Anandapur bus always has like a special ice cream, and they've got soft serve, vanilla chocolate, or twist right now. So I just wanted to take a moment to talk about the Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond. This is the new show that replaced the old Finding Nemo show here. It's totally inside, air conditioned, kind of like a 45-minute long play. And the old one was really awesome, so I'm expecting this one to be really awesome as well. And it just opened this week, so I'm going to be going in the next few weeks, within the next month or so, and definitely check it out. They have times from 10:30 all the way to 5:30. And right across, you just get this amazing view of the lake. This is where they do the kite show, but it's also just a nice place to come and relax. There's some benches here. All around the stadium, there's some benches you can sit. There is no shade though, so just keep that in mind if you are planning to relax over here. All right, and of course, anytime you come into Disney, you have to check out some merch. So let's see what they have new here in the Discovery Trading Company. So you can see they have the next series, which is It's a Small World, of these. In this series they do. We've seen it before at the Pirates, and also the it's $34.99, and we also saw it with the Space Mountain one, and you can see they have all of them listed up here. And they also have the key. And I've never seen these, so I guess this is for 4th of July. They have this really cool Loungefly for, let's see, $75, 4th of July one. They have this Stitch card holder, which is really cool. And this is $16.99. And then they have this for $85, this other type of Loungefly with all attractions like Millennium Falcon, Space Mountain, the Temple from Mexico, Pirates, and Mickey. And they have this Railway Dapper Dan's Loungefly, which is really cool. And they're the guys who sing on the trolley. So it's not the railway, I'm sorry, the trolley. You can see it on there as well. It is $75, and they have a matching Loungefly hat as well, which is, let's see, $39.99. And then, as you know, my wife and I are expecting a child, so I always like to see the onesies they have. They are $20. They've got Amazed, Born Lucky. This one is just a tie-dye Mickey. The cool kid just showed up. Reach for the Stars. I love Star Wars, so I think this is awesome. And then The Future Is Mine with all the princesses. And I haven't seen much for Father's Day, but I assume this Dad Bod shirt is for Father's Day. And you can get it here for, let me see, $24.99, so not too bad. Dad Bod, Mr. Incredible. And a whole new Stitch line. I showed some of it in Magic Kingdom, but they have this wave one. Little Loungefly with like a scrunchie that has some stuff coming off of it. This really awesome Loungefly. I know Lexi would love this one, I'm sure. This wallet. I think this is the wallet we saw in Magic Kingdom. And then this awesome purse. And the purse is $24.99. Not bad at all for this. And then just the last part of it, they do have these sweatshirts. This is on the back. And that's the front. And then this is without the hood. They have that on the front. And same thing on the back, just without the hood. And this looks like all new animal related stuff. So they have like cat bowls here. Happy, 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 which is $19.99. This one is a portable one, so it pushes down and comes back up. So these are actually really cool. $19.99. Some collar and lead for $35. And they have a bed here as well. The bed is $45. Relax and recharge. And this Star Wars water bottle is really cool. It's all the action figures from the original movie. It says collect them all. This is $28. Really cool water bottle. And I guess they just have a bunch of new Stitch merch. These are some acrylic glasses. You can see his face right here. This is $35 for these 4 glasses. And then they have this like pineapple Stitch, which I guess is, oh, it's a candle. Pineapple candle. All right, pretty cool. I guess they just have a lot of new Stitch stuff out. I think this is also actually a cutting board of Stitch. Yep, it is. It says relax, and it is $40. And then they have this like toothbrush holder thing, a remote holder. I guess you can use it for whatever you want. It is $40. And then I also saw they have this like salad bowl almost type thing. It comes with a bunch of them actually, as you can see. All Stitch, $45. Some plates here for $35. And then this is like for Trulies or similar cans. Keeps them cold. High tides and good vibes, and it is $20. So definitely a lot of Stitch merchandise. And we've been talking a lot about Stitch, but as all of you know, we definitely don't talk about Bruno. And I just saw also The Last Space Ranger. Finally some Lightyear merch, so Nice water bottle, glows in the dark for $28. Let me just see if I can find any other Lightyear merch while I'm here. All right, no more Lightyear merch, but I did want to mention they do have mobile checkout here, which you do all on the app. Then they give you a bag, and you can save some time from going on the lines. So pretty cool. Haven't tried it myself, but I definitely will, and I'll let you guys know how that experience is as well. And actually, I see some Celebrate Dad stuff. Think orange. So I don't know if that sign is just here, or if this stuff is for dads, but I actually really like this. I'm not even sure what it is, but $30. I guess just kind of a decorative bowl. All right, but we're gonna head out now. All right, so we are back in that nice air-conditioned car. Sorry, the lighting might be a little weird. The sun is setting like right over there, so it's hitting my car at an angle that you kind of see. But anyway, it was an awesome day. Something that I think is really cool about Disney that I always tell people is it's not just, you know, roller coasters and rides. Epcot has a huge aquarium. You can spend all day in that aquarium. Animal Kingdom in itself, the whole thing is a zoo. There's multiple trails. You can see a ton of animals like you saw. The safari, we had an awesome safari. We saw so many animals, got stopped by a couple as well. So really, it was just an awesome day. And they also have, you know, as I mentioned, the Finding Nemo show. So while that's not real animals, it's people using animal puppets, it's just really cool. It's another awesome thing that's finally back in the parks, and I can't wait to, you know, go and see that show. And I'm definitely going to do a whole video about it, my review of it. I'll show some clips of it, like I'll video some of it. So I'm super excited for that as well. Now, before, you know, ending this video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to my amazing wife, Lexi. She does so much for these videos that you guys don't even see. Like, she gives me so many ideas, like checking wait times. She gave me that idea. She was like, hey, why don't you check if the wait times are accurate? And I've started doing that in my last couple of videos. So like, she just gives me so many different ideas. Seeing the animals was one of hers. Like, there's so many ideas that she gives me, and all the while she is, you know, growing our child. So, I just want to, you know, say, I love you so much. You are so amazing. And I appreciate you more than anything. Now, I'm going to wrap up this video. Like I said, I had an awesome day. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. That way, you know, I can see you guys are enjoying these videos. You can just hit the button somewhere over there, wherever it is on your device. But please, yeah, definitely subscribe. Hit the bell as well so you know when new videos are coming out. I try to do at least 1, maybe 2 theme park videos a week, and then a couple other videos sprinkled here and there. And I got some really fun stuff planned, so you're definitely going to want to be around for that. All right, but like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one.